All right, it is time for another stories on the go. So one time I'm in Barcelona and I get off the plane. Upon arriving in Barcelona, get ready to get on the bus, and within a few minutes my passport is gone. Gone. Don't ask me how they did it. I knew going to Barcelona they're very good at picking pockets. I knew this very, very well. I had it inside of a pocket, like a strap that went around my belt, and it was zipped inside, and a shirt over it. They went underneath my shirt, unzipped it, and pulled out my passport. It's like, right next to it was money. They didn't take the money, they took my passport. What? So, they take my passport. Now what? Now what do I do? Here's the deal. At the time, I'm working in Belarus. I'm on a break. In Belarus, there's no such thing as a tourist visa. So, you can only have a work visa as a foreigner getting into Belarus. I have to continue teaching in 7 days. How are we going to make this work? Long story short on that one, thankfully my school was able to work it out. They had to hire a lawyer and go through this whole process. I had to go to the airport, and the airport experience was crazy. Dark hallways, back rooms, hours and hours trying to, with my very limited, very chuchutruski, very little Russian, trying to explain myself and the whole situation. It worked out. I was able to get back into the country and work. But let's rewind. Let's go back to Barcelona. So, this thing stolen. First process, work through my hotel, call the police. They're like, yeah, this happens all the time. We'll do our best. Ha ha, yeah, right. What can they do? Right? So it's not their fault. It just happens all the time. What can they actually do to try to get a passport back? So now I feel like my trip is ruined. I'm in Barcelona and I'm like not about to have a good time. It's so annoying. It's the first day of the trip this happens. And the big panic was, how do I get back to work? That was the biggest thing. I mean, forget the fact that I lost my passport. It's that I don't know how to get back to my country where I'm living currently and work. So, after talking to the police, the next step is to wait a couple days just in case they do find it, so that I don't start the passport process anew and void a passport that ends up getting found. But, of course, the passport never is found. It never shows up. And so 4 days into the trip, I end up going to the American embassy and getting a new passport. Here's the funny part. I go into the embassy and there's a big line of people as usual. Come to find out, they're all there for the same reason I am. They've had their passport stolen and we're all trying to problem solve the situation. And so I got my little emergency packet passport. Lost my passport with all my stamps from all the different countries I'd been to, including hell. I'd been to hell, literally a hell. I had a stamp in there from hell in the Cayman Islands. And so I missed it, lost it, it's gone. All those memories on my passport, you know, first world problems clearly, but it was still a sad loss. So I get my temporary passport and then was able to get into Belarus again and then get a proper passport later and get my work visa back and everything and continue working. So, word to the wise in Barcelona, be very careful, man, and what you're doing. I think now what I've done is I've started to put things in my pockets that direct thieves to that thing, but there's nothing in it, you know? Sort of a decoy. So I have things that are like obvious that can be taken, and then the real stuff I keep in more hidden, safer spots. Although again, I was so prepared in Barcelona, I have no idea what happened. It's crazy. So then the question is, did I actually enjoy Barcelona? Was I able to relax at all during this time? And to be honest, this is hard for my personality to enjoy it, but I did have a lot of really, really good food in Barcelona for sure. The food was amazing. The people were amazing. The tours that I went to see all the beautiful architecture in town, you guys know what that's all about, and to just explore the city. It was really, really nice, genuinely nice. Not one of my favorite countries. As you know, I like adventure, I like wildlife. I don't like things to be clean and pristine and nice and fancy. I actually prefer a tent in the wilderness. But different strokes for different folks. It's the way it is. And for what it was, I really, really enjoyed Barcelona. I just hope that I'll never lose my passport again. Actually, it was a few months later where I was in Bulgaria and I had another scare. I thought I had lost my passport. Thank God I hadn't. But after that second scare, man, I put some systems in place to never, ever consider losing that thing again.
Traveling Teacher here. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit the subscription button and the notification bell button below. Make sure you like this video. And for more content, stay tuned. Check out this playlist. Check out that subscription logo there. Keep traveling.